Hello, dear students. I hope I'm audible to everybody. How are you? I hope you're doing fine and you're healthy. And am I audible to everybody? Please give me yes or no. So, yes, I guess we are live. Great. So, I welcome you all to the live session presented by SATLAS. And today we are going to continue from where we left in the last session. So again, within 1 or 2 minutes, I'm going to give you the intro about this particular series that is running on the SATLAS channel. So basically, as you all know that the upcoming attempt of this SAT is there in the last week of this month. So definitely this is kind of a revision series. Or also if you don't know some topics very well, so to build the concept that is definitely going to help you out in the examination to do the questions that too quickly and easily, and that too with a lot of confidence, right? Because confidence is also one of the most important ingredients for the success in any competition, in any examination. So this series is all about that, and also to solve all your queries and doubts related to the preparation related to SAT. Okay, so okay, thank you. So now we'll start. So basically, in the last class, we actually covered quadratic equation, but on the request of many students, what I'm going to do that we will cover the quadratic equation once again, because this is one of the most important topic in your syllabus. Trust me, I have seen students who have like covered whole syllabus, but still, if I give them a very good question from the quadratic equation, they still struggle to do it in the limited amount of time, and also like sometimes student lack in the accuracy. Okay, so that is the reason what we will do. We will try to have a quick revision of the quadratic equation, and then we'll do some selected question that we did in the last session. So definitely this will be a good thing for you. So try to understand the concepts once again, and now if you're seeing it once again, so you can try the question on your own, and you can put your answers in the comment box. Okay, so let us start with the session. Okay, now, so basically here you can see that if we talk about quadratic equation, so I explained you in the last session that there are three very important formats that we need to keep in mind when it comes to the quadratic equation. So we have three standard format. Basically, we call one of it to be the standard format, that is ax square plus bx plus c. But then we have vertex form also, which is a times x minus h whole square plus k. And then we have factored form in which we factorize the quadratic equation, right? So that is nothing but a times x minus x1 x minus x2. Here x1 and x2 are nothing but the value of the roots of the quadratic function. Okay, but the point is that you need to understand one thing, that what differentiate these three standard forms, and what is something that is common between them, and what are the important results that we should keep in mind related to each and every form. Okay, so basically what, whenever, like if you analyze the previous questions of the SAT, then you will realize one thing. What is that they ask a lot of question based on the axis of symmetry, and they do ask that okay, what is the vertex, or even if they're asking any other kind of question, that is for sure be based on vertex. Okay, so definitely whenever we have any format of the quadratic equation, we should be able to get the axis of symmetry and the vertex out of it. Okay, so if we have the standard format ax square plus bx plus c, then its axis of symmetry will be nothing but x equal to minus b by 2a. And if we talk about the vertex, so remember one thing I told you in the last session also, that whatever axis of symmetry is there, then it will give you the x coordinate of the vertex. Remember this thing always. So here the x coordinate of the vertex is minus b by 2a. Now sir, how are we going to find the value of I? Just put the value minus b by 2 into the function, and you will get the answer, that is the value of I, or the y coordinate of the vertex, right? And if you talk about the vertex form, now from the name itself, if it is saying vertex form, then there should be something, or this form directly gives you the vertex. So basically here, if we have a times x minus h whole square plus k, then this is nothing but the vertex format of the quadratic function. If I put it equal to f of x, then here we get the vertex. Can you zoom in, sir? Yeah, sure, definitely I can do that. I hope now it is clear. Give me yes or no. Is it clear? Is it visible now? Yes, so basically what, if we talk about a times x minus h whole square plus k, where a should not be 0. So basically here h and k, basically h comma k. Now I told you that here we have negative sign. Don't forget that. Okay, we don't have a times x plus h whole square. We are having a times x minus h whole square plus k. So vertex is h comma k, the axis of symmetry is x equal to h. And whenever we have the factored form, basically when you know the value of the roots of the quadratic function or quadratic equation, whatever you want, like you are dealing with. So here the axis of symmetry is simply x equals to x1 plus x2 by 2. And then if we talk about the vertex format, then again the x coordinate will be x1 plus x2 by 2. And how we're going to find the value of I? By putting this value in the function. Okay, so I hope this is clear to you. Okay, now we will move on. So basically, so now one more thing that you need to understand here, that if we talk about the quadratic function, remember one thing, that here a is nothing but what, the coefficient of x square. Yes. Axis of symmetry and the vertex are definitely two very important things that in that is in your syllabus. So whenever the question of the quadratic equation is there, you can easily expect uh, that question to be based on the axis of symmetry and the vertex. Okay, we'll see the question. Okay, we'll see the question. Just wait for 2-3 minutes. Okay, now, so a is here the coefficient of x square. Remember one thing, that if a is positive, the parabola will be upward in nature, and if a is negative, the parabola will be downward in nature. Because any quadratic function of this format, fx equals to ax square plus bx plus c, it represent what, parabola. Now it can be upward parabola, it can be downward parabola. But ultimate thing is that if a is positive, the coefficient of x square is positive, we will have the upward parabola. If the a is negative, that is basically the coefficient of x is negative, we will have the downward parabola. Okay, now we'll move on to the question. So now please try to focus. We have 6 really good questions, and trust me, after understanding all these 6 questions, I don't think that there will be any question which will make you uncomfortable. Okay, uncomfortable means that you are not able to do it or you are struggling with that. Okay, so let us understand these 6 questions and see how the approach should be built. Okay, and how we need to focus on few things only to do the question quickly and easily. Okay, great. Now, if I talk about the first question, so definitely we are having a paragraph question. Basically, 2 questions are based on this paragraph. So we have been given h equals to 256 t minus 16 t squared. Now it is nothing but a ball is thrown straight up from the ground with the initial velocity of 256 per second. The equation above describes the height of the ball that can reach in t second. Now see, here you will find one thing, that how SAT misguides in the sense that how they confuse you with the language of the question. Because trust me, you will find many questions in which they put useless information, useless in the terms of what, that is not going to help you at all to solve the question. So that is something you need to be very good at, that you need to see that which is something that is not of my use for solving the question, so you need to discard that right away. Like here we have been given the height, so h is 256 t minus 16 t square. It is clearly nothing but a quadratic function where h is playing the role of y and t is playing the role of x. Okay, now what they're asking, if the ball reaches its maximum height in k second, what is the value of k? Now this is very practical question in which they are not asking the question totally based on quadratic equation like in the numerical way, but they're also checking your understanding level also, that how you're able to relate the quadratic function with the real life problem. So here they're asking that if the ball reaches its maximum height, then in what time, basically if it reaches in k seconds, what is the value of k? Now try to understand. If this is h, so I will have h in place of yx. Here if I have t, that is in place of x, so I will write t. Clearly you can see that here we are having a value to be minus 16, b value to be 256, and c value to be 0, right? If a is negative, that means I will have a downward parabola. Okay, now downward parabola is there, so what will be the maximum height? Basically the maximum height will be what, the vertex. So basically we need to find the x coordinate of the vertex, because that will be the value of time at which the ball is at maximum height. So we need to find the, yes, value of t, or basically the x coordinate of the vertex. We have learned it that if the quadratic function given in this format, how we're going to find the vertex? That will be x equal to minus b by 2a, and to find the value of y, you put it back here and get the value of y. So minus b by 2a. Now b is nothing but 256 here. So minus times 256. A is what? Minus 16. So 2 times minus 16. So you will have minus minus gets cancelled out. 256 by 2 into 16. So this will get 16, and 16 by 2 is 8. So 8 is your answer. I know that I've taken a little bit extra time to explain this question to you, but trust me, you're going to read the topic on your own. You're going to struggle with the question. So rather than doing that, try to understand it here. And now you do any question that is based on quadratic function, you'll be able to do it because you have got the feel from here. Now, if we talk about the next question, that is what is the maximum height in feet that the ball will reach? Very simple. They are asking for the y coordinate, and y coordinate we will get by putting minus b by 2 a value in the function. That was 8 here. So if I put it here, that is calculating the value of h at t equal to 8. That will give us 256 times 8 minus 16 times 8 square. That will be what? 256 into 8 minus 16 into 64. That you will calculate using the calculator. You will get 1024. C option correct. Okay, got it? Give me yes or no. Okay. Now, if we go for the next question. So, next question is simply what? Clearly, you can see that we have been given a quadratic function in the factored form. So, here we have the function f has a vertex at point h comma k. So, they are asking the value of k. Now, they are asking you the vertex. So, we know that if we have the factored form, how we find the x coordinate? That is x1 plus x2 by 2. Here x1 is 2, x2 is, yes, minus 10, yes or no, by 2. So minus 8 by 2, that is minus 4. Now they're asking you for the value of y, that is k. So that will be f of minus 4. Are you getting my point? Because that is how we're going to get the value of y, by putting the value of x. So f of minus 4 will be 1 by 2 times minus 4 plus 2 and minus 4 minus 10. So I guess 1 by 2 minus 4 plus 2 will be minus 2, and minus 4 minus 10 will be minus 14. So minus minus cancel out, and I guess I haven't made any mistake. Minus 4 plus 2. Just a second. Okay, okay. We have done an error here. Basically, if you remember the factored form, that is given by x minus x1, x minus x2, right? A times. So here x1 value will be what? Minus 2, and x2 value will be 10. Are you getting my point? So minus 2 plus 10. So minus 2 plus 10 will be what? 8. So 8 by 2 will be plus 4. If I put plus 4 here, so 1 by 2 into 4 plus 2, 6. 4 minus 10 is minus 6. So I guess our answer will be minus 8. Okay. So my bad, but yes, now it is absolutely correct. Got it? Okay. Now, fourth question. So here you can see that they have given us the quadratic function. They are asking that which of the equation is equivalent to that. This is type like, okay, one of the type of question that is asked. So here you can see that if you try to compare with the options, clearly A we will reject. Why? Because here we have minus 6x, and here they have totally vanished it, right? So definitely this is not correct. But if we talk about the other three options, we're having 3 times something plus constant value. So we will try to take out 3, or taking out 3 as common. So if I do that, 3 times x square minus 6x is there. So if I take 3, I will have only 2x remaining. Now here you can see that if I want to make it a perfect square, I will add 1 and subtract 1. Why? Because now this is nothing but x minus 1 whole square. X minus 1 whole square minus 1 plus 10. Clearly this is 3 times x minus 1 whole square minus 3 plus 10. Minus 3 plus 10 is plus 7. So clearly option B is correct. Got it? That is how we're getting the answer. Now we'll move on to the next question. Are you getting it? We have already done these questions before, but these questions are, trust me, they have huge importance and you need to understand that point. Okay. Okay. Now we'll move on to the next question. That is question number 5. So question number 5 is a very good question because it is based on the analysis. So you need to have a good in-depth understanding of quadratic function, then only you'll be able to get it. Trust me, because anybody can tell me that okay sir, this is the downward parabola, so a will be negative here. This is correct. Then we know one thing, that if I talk about y equal to ax square plus bx plus c, if you put x equal to 0 here, what you will get? Y equal to c. So basically what? For x equal to 0, we are getting y equal to c. That means what? 0 comma c is a point on the graph of the quadratic function, and 0 comma c is nothing but a point on the 0 comma c is a point on the what? Y-axis. So this is the point 0 comma c. Now remember this result always, that whatever value of c you have, if it is positive, then it shows that I'm talking about this particular format. If c is positive, the graph, please note down this step, please note down. If c is positive, the graph is going to cut the positive y-axis. If c is negative, the graph is going to cut the negative y-axis. Vice versa, graph is cutting the positive y-axis, so that will simply give us c positive. That is the reason third is also correct. But now you can see that we have to choose between c and d. That means we also need to know that whether second one is correct or not. For that, you need to apply more understanding. You need to apply more conceptual thing. What is that? Here we can see that this is the vertex. Now tell me, vertex is in which quadrant? First quadrant. First quadrant has x and y both positive, right? X and y both positive. So x is positive. That means I'm talking about the vertex. We know that vertex can be found out as minus b by 2a. So it should be positive. Negative b by 2 is positive. That means b by 2 is negative. Yes or no? Yes or no? Come on. Negative times something is positive. That means that something is also positive. Now we are having the fraction of b and a as negative. Fraction becomes negative only when one of the numerator and denominator is negative, another one is positive. That means what? Here a is already negative. That will give us b positive. Then only this will happen. So second one is also correct. So D option is absolutely correct. Those students who have seen or who have understood this explanation, I can bet you that they give you any question that is based on the graph of the quadratic function, you will be able to do it, because now you know that how to get the idea about ABC just by seeing the graph of the quadratic function. Got it? Got it? Now we'll move on to the next thing. That is question number 6. So here we are having this particular thing, that is function is given in the vertex form. Function f is defined by this. They are constant. If a and k are negative, they have given this result. A is negative, k is negative. Now they are asking which of the following cannot be true. Now trust me, in these type of question, what students do, they don't read it clearly. They simply see that okay, C is correct, they will mark it, or D is correct. But they are not seeing that three options here are true. You have to pick which is not true. So don't do it. Okay, try to read the question carefully. If a is negative, k is negative, that means what? If a is negative, that means parabola is downward. K is negative means y coordinate of the vertex is negative. That means what? It is below the x-axis, because we know that below the x-axis y is negative. Yes or no? That means we will have the graph of this nature, like this. It can be at any position, but it will for sure be below the x-axis, and yes, downward parabola. Got it? Okay. So if we are able to analyze that much, now our work is done, because you can see that f of 5 is negative. Yes, f of 5 can be negative, right? F of minus 5 can be negative. Yes, it can be negative. Basically, all the values will be negative. F of 1 is k. K is negative. So f of 1 is negative, yes. But if you talk about f of 0 is minus k. If k is negative, so minus k is positive. So how f of 0 can be positive? Because for sure all the points are lying below the x-axis. That will give you the value of y to be negative, always negative. That's why D is what? False. So for this question, D is the correct answer. Yes, Avdesh, Abhi, Rock. Are you getting the idea? Understood the question? Give me yes or no. Okay, now we'll move on to the next topic. The system of linear and quadratic equation, a very basic topic. Let us do it quickly and then we'll move on to the next topic. Okay, so we will try to cover four tips today. Two are from the linear, basically the quadratic equation, and then we have this as what, nothing but the combination of linear and quadratic equation, and the next two are nothing but what, based on the linear inequality. One of the most toughest topic is from the student point of view, because again I've seen students who feel that they know everything about it, but you will do some really good question. After solving all those type of question, there won't be any question that you cannot do, okay, in the linear inequality. So let us do them quickly. Okay, but yes, before that, let us quickly complete the tip 9. Okay, so tip 9 is nothing but system of linear and quadratic equation. So this topic is nothing but telling you that you will have one quadratic equation, you will have one is linear equation, or basically quadratic function and linear function. You have to do one thing. What is that? You can solve them together, because whenever we have system of equation simply means we are having more than one equation. If we are having more than one equation, so we will have more than one graph. They will get intersect at some point. So to find that point of intersection, we can use either the algebraic method, that is by solving by substitution or elimination, or by graphical method. Algebraic method is more convenient for us. Okay, it's raining so heavily outside that I am thinking that I'm like my voice is not clear to everybody. So can I have a yes or no from everybody that my voice is clear to you all or not? Because I'm actually speaking a lot louder. Voice is clear. Okay, thank you, thank you. Okay, so we have basic two examples. Okay, I don't think I need to explain them in so much depth. Let us focus on the question. But still, you can see that here we are having one linear function or linear equation. We are having quadratic equation. Now to solve them algebraically, remember that in SAT, 99% they will give you the equation in this format only. Y equal to this, y equal to this. So try to equate the right hand side. So here y is this, y is this. So at the point of intersection, points will be same for both the equation, right, or for both the graphs. So we will equate 2x plus 1 equal to this. In this manner, we will calculate the value of x. Once we will get the value of x, we'll put it in any of the equation, we'll get the value of y. Okay, now the two question, let us do them quickly. Okay, so basically here you can see that in this question we are having one thing, that they have given us the graph of quadratic, for sure quadratic function, because we can see a parabola and a straight line, that is y equal to x plus 1. Point is that they're not asking you the point of intersection, but they have gone one step ahead and they're asking you what, the area of this quadrilateral abcd. Trust me, try to see the solution, try to understand it, because this is one approach that you need to learn. Okay, so here you can see that I don't know what is A, what is D, what is C, and what is B. But I know one thing. Remember this concept. If I have any point on the Cartesian plane, if I drop a perpendicular on the x-axis, let's say this is h comma k. So this point on which I have dropped the perpendicular and which is meeting x-axis, so this point will have the coordinate h comma 0. Similarly, if I drop a perpendicular on y-axis, this will be 0 comma k. Remember this point. Okay. Okay. Now, here you can see that I want to calculate BNC. For that, I will solve these two. So I will equate x plus 1 equals to x square minus 4x plus 5. Now, I hope you are able to solve it very quickly, because what we will do, we will have x square. If I take x on this side, so I will get minus 5x. If I take 1 on that side, so 5 minus 1, that is 4. So x square minus 5x plus 4. So if we try to factorize it, we will get x minus 4, x minus 1 equal to 0. Basically, x equal to 1 and 4. For sure, B will be having the coordinate of x as 1. C will have the x coordinate to be 4. Now to calculate the y coordinate, I will put x equal to 1 here. So I will get for x equal to 1, y is 2, and for x equal to 4, y is 5. So here I get 1 comma 2 and 4 comma 5. The moment I get b and c, I will get easily a, that will be 1 comma 0 because it is the perpendicular. And if I get c, I have 4 comma 0 as d. I want to find the area of this quadrilateral. You can easily apply the area of trapezium. But let's say for a second that okay, you don't want to apply that formula. What you can do, simply if I put a perpendicular here, clearly I know one thing, that if this height is 2, this will also be 2, but this full height is 5, so this will be 3. This length is what, 1 comma 0, 4 comma 0, so this is 3, so this is 3. So area of this rectangle is 2 into 3. Area of this triangle will be 1 by 2 into 3 into 3. So 2 into 3 is 6. This will be 9 by 2. That is 4.5. So answer is 10.5. Got it? Please give me yes or no that you understood the solution or not. Okay. So now if we talk about the next question, so here you can see that y equal to x square minus x minus 12, and we have y equal to 3x. So basically if we talk about this question, then here you can see that they're asking how many solution does the system of equation above. Trust me, most of the times, okay, you will find there will be two solution, but it is not necessary. It is not at all necessary. I can give you one example, but before that, let us solve this question. Okay, here if I want to know the solution of this system, I will equate x square minus x minus 12 to 3x. I will get x square minus 4x minus 12 equal to 0. Now 4 is there, so 6 minus 2. So x minus 6 and x plus 2 will be the answer. Basically x will be minus 2 and 6. So two solutions are there, because for x equal to minus 2, I will get y equal to minus 6. For x equal to 6, I will get y equal to 18. Okay. Now, sir, you were saying that okay, there might be some cases. Let's say if I have a quadratic equation of this format, let's say y equal to 3 times x minus 3 square, and let's say we have 4. So definitely this is nothing but having the vertex as 3 comma 4, yes or no? 3 comma 4, yes or no? Right? So 3 and 4, like this. Now let's say if I give you a line x y equal to 2, so line will be like this, no solution. Let's say if I give you y equal to, a second, if I give you y equal to 3, sorry, y equal to 4, then we will have only one solution. If I give you y equal to, let's say, 6, then we will have two solutions. So you can understand that once you get that grip on the graph of the quadratic function, linear function, I know almost 100% of students know that it is straight line. They're able to do some like okay things, and they are able to draw the graph. But quadratic function do require a basic and a good level of understanding. Basic means what? That you should know what are ABC, what are they representing. We did one question in the previous step. And understanding means that okay, once you get that thing, once you get that result, how you're going to apply it as per the question, as per the question is concerned. Okay, so now we'll move on. Now comes system of linear inequalities. Okay, now I literally like okay, I will require your attention for the next half an hour, because we are going to cover two very important tips, system of linear inequalities, and then next step is nothing but what, I'm going to have this one, that is system of linear and quadratic inequalities. So once we will learn the linear inequalities, then we'll try to do that. Okay, what do we mean by system of linear and quadratic inequalities? Okay, and then if we have some time left, then I have 3 to 4 bonus questions for you. Okay, so let us quickly understand what do we have in tip 10. So basically, if we talk about system of linear inequalities, then you need to understand one thing. What is that? That if I give you linear equation, graph of linear equation represent what? Tell me. What do we have, or what is the graph of linear equation represent? Give me the answer in the comment box. Very simple question I'm asking. You should be able to answer it in microseconds. Come on. Linear equation is nothing but straight line, right? Straight line. But What about linear inequality? Remember one thing. If I have, let's say, 2x plus 3, this is one line, right? This is one line, and it will be, let's say, like this. But if I give you y greater than 2x plus 3 or y less than equal to 2x plus 3, then what? If we have the linear equation, it represents the line. But when it becomes linear inequality, then it simply represent a region. Now, sir, what region? See, it can have any of the two regions. Like, you know that any straight line is there, so it divides the Cartesian plane into two regions. So any linear inequality will represent one region, either the right one or right region or the left region. Sir, how are we going to know that which region being represented by the given linear inequality? By just taking any random point, put, like, you should know the location of that. I try to, like, 99% of the times I take origin. Okay, so if I take origin, I'm going to put it in the linear inequality. If it satisfies, then I will choose that region which contains origin. But if it is not satisfying it, then I will choose the region that is not containing origin. Okay, I hope you're getting the idea. Let me give you one very basic example. Let's say if I want to draw y greater than 2x plus 3. Now I know that this line is what? This line is y equal to 2x plus 3. So if I want to go for y greater than 2x plus 3, if I take origin 0 comma 0, if I put it here, 0 greater than 0 plus 3, 0 greater than 3, is it true? No, it is false. So I will choose which region? This region, because here the origin is there. So it will be what? Sir, why you have drawn the dotted line? Because there is no equality. That means the point on the line of this y equal to x plus 3, or basically the points which are going to satisfy this, are not included in the solution, because we are having the strict inequality. We are having greater than. Let's see, if I want to talk about y less than equal to 2x plus 3, so if I put 0 comma 0 here, I will get 0 less than equal to 0 plus 3. This is for sure true, so I will draw it like this. Sir, now you are taking or choosing the region that is containing origin, but you have drawn the solid line. Yes, because we are having the equality. Understood the concept of linear inequality. Trust me, nobody is going to explain you the hardcore concept of linear inequality, that how to draw the graph of linear inequality within seconds. Okay, nowhere else. So please try to understand. If you have got the thing, please give me yes or no. Yes, Rock, Avdesh, Abhi. Okay. So basically what, now here you can see that if we talk about these two questions, so example one, y greater than x plus 4 and x plus y less than equal to 4. Now you need to understand one thing, that either they will give you the graph and they will ask you that which of the option is representing the correct graph or the region, or if they don't give you, then you need to draw it. Okay, basically there is no choice in that. Okay, so like y, so sir, how I'm going to draw the equation? Just assume equality, y equal to x plus 4. I know that y equal to x plus 4 will be like this. X plus y equal to 4, that will be like this. Are you getting the idea? So basically what, if you want to have origin 0, 0 greater than 4, not correct, so it will give me this region. Then if I put origin here, 0 plus 0 less than equal to 4, 0 less than 4, yes, so it will give me this region. So what is the common region? Clearly I hope you are able to see this region, and see in the option on the solution also is going to give you the same region. I'm able to do it very quickly. You will also be able to do it quickly, but yes, you need to practice at least 5 to 10 questions based on such concept. Okay, where you are only drawing the graph. Once you will master that art, trust me that 2 question or 3 questions that are going to come in the examination based on the linear inequality concept, those questions will be tough for other student, but they will be easy for you. So they won't only save your time, but also going to give you an extra edge in the examination. These are the things that actually makes the difference. Getting the idea? Getting the point? Okay. Now this is a good question. This is a good example. So let us quickly understand it. Basically, if we talk about this example, so here you can see that y plus x is less than equal to 6 and y minus 2x is less than equal to 3. So now they're asking that in the xy plane, if a comma b is solution to the system of inequalities above, what is the maximum possible value of b? For this, you need to do one thing. What is that? That is, if I draw y plus x less than equal to 6. Sir, how you draw the graph of the equation so quickly? I do simple thing. I put x equal to 0, I get value of y. I put y equal to 0, I get the value of x. Once I get the intercept, I quickly join them. Like if I want to draw y plus x equal to 6, I will put x equal to 0, y is 6. If I put y equal to 0, I will get x equal to 6. So the graph is passing through 0 comma 6 and 6 comma 0. So like this. Then if you go for this y minus 2x less than equal to 3, if I put x equal to 0, I will get y equal to 3. Okay. If I put y equal to 0, I will get x equal to what? Yes. Yes. If I put y equal to 0, I will get x equal to minus 3 by 2. So it will be like this. Right. It is actually not meeting on the axis. So let me draw it like this. Okay. Now point is at which region? Just try to put origin here. If I put 0, comma 0. So 0 less than 6. So it is going to give me this region. If I talk about this, so if I put 0, so 0 less than 3, it is going to give me this region. So which is the common one? Sir, this one. Now point is that in this question they're asking the a comma b, which is nothing but the solution to the system of inequalities, but the maximum value of b. So this is the maximum value of b because this is the solution region, and we want to know the maximum value of b, that is the y coordinate. For sure we are not having any point above this point, right, which is the solution. So we need to find the, yes, we need to find what? Point of intersection of these two lines, y plus x equal to 6 and y minus 2x equal to 3. What you do? Just subtract them. Minus plus minus. Cancel out. X plus 2x, 3x, 6 minus 3 is 3. So x is 1. If x is 1, put it here. So you will get y equal to 5. 5 is your answer. Okay? Got it? Give me yes or no. Now comes the trick part. So tip is basically what? Ultimately what matters is the point of intersection. First thing first is find point of intersection. Remember this. Don't go behind the graph. Trust me. Whatever number of question I have done as a, like, okay, as a, let's say, like I have discussed with the student, I have seen this thing that this will work 99% of the times. That first calculate the point of intersection. So how am I going to calculate that? Just assume equality in each given inequality. Okay. Okay, let us do the questions now. So in this question, first of all, you can see that the question is asking you what? Basically, which of the inequalities describe the shaded region of the graph? Okay, so actually we are not having the shaded region. So what we will do? Let us assume the region. So just a second. If I take x plus 2, so even if we take that, let's say 1 comma 1, if we take, so 2 is less than 0, 2 is less than 0, so no, this will be the region. And then if we have x minus y, basically y is to x plus 3, or x minus y 0. So basically let us take this region. Okay, so we're going to take this region, and we need to tell that which of the option is going to describe the given shaded portion. First of all, you can see that we are having two lines, so we need to understand that, okay, what two lines we have. Now clearly one is dotted line. Now see, try to focus that which are the things that I focus when I read the question. Okay, or when we have the question related to the graph, I have one is solid line, one is dotted line. So one inequality should be strict. That means should have only less than or greater than sign, and one should have equality. Now I can see that that is available in all the options. So that is not a good choice to make here. Okay, which is not helping us. One thing I know that one line is passing through what? Origin, and it is having the negative slope. So it should be of this format: y equal to mx, and m here is negative. And I can see that if I talk about 2x minus y, so if I put it equal to 0, I will get y equal to 2x. No, it is not of that kind, right? But here you can see that if I talk about 2x plus y, 2x plus y and x plus 2y, all will give me this kind of equation where m is negative, right? Here I will have y equal to minus 2x, y equal to minus 2x, y equal to minus x by 2. So A is rejected. Okay. Now we talk about B, C, D. One more thing is there. Here I am having this particular thing. That is the second line in which y-intercept is negative and the slope is positive. So y-intercept is negative. So if I put x equal to 0, I'm getting y equal to minus 3. If I put x equal to 0, I'm getting y equal to minus 3. If I put x equal to 0, you can see that I will get y equal to 3. No, that should not be the case, right? Because we want the y-intercept to be negative. So this is rejected. Now we have only B and C. We need to select out of B and C. Now you can understand one thing. What is that? That one is common. 2x plus y is negative. 2x plus y is negative. So 2x plus y is negative means what? This is 2x plus y. Negative means what? If I take, let's say, 1 comma 1. So 2 plus 1 less than 0. It is not satisfying at all. 1 comma 1 is somewhere here. So for sure it will give it this region. Okay. If I talk about this line, so this line is nothing but what? X minus y equal to 3. Now if I talk about this one, let's say if I take 1 comma 1 only, if I take 1 comma 1, so if I put it in the B option, 1 minus 1 greater than equal to 3, and if I put it in C option, 1 minus 1 less than equal to 3, for sure this is being satisfied, right? But 1 comma 1 is here. We don't want it to get satisfied. Why? Or we want it? See, if 1 comma 1 is satisfied, then this will be the region by this line, and then common region will be this. But if 1 comma 1 is not going to be satisfied, then this will be the region. So what is the common region? Then this one. We don't want that. So 1 comma 1 should satisfy. So that's why C option is correct. So a very complicated question, but it won't be complicated once you have understood all the steps. What I did, let me explain it to you again. Okay. Now we'll do the question in a quick manner, in the way that you should attempt it in the real examination. Okay. So this was the region that we are supposed to tell that, okay, that which of the option describe this particular region. So basically what I know one thing, that these are two lines. For sure this line is of the format y equal to mx where m is negative. Now I will quickly assume equality in these options, like 2x minus y equal to 0, 2x plus y equal to 0. So once I do that, I can see that A option will be rejected. Why? Because it is giving me 2x minus y equal to 0. That is y equal to 2x kind of equation. I don't want that because I want m to be negative. This is rejected. If I talk about this line, clearly this line has positive slope, but it also has what? If I talk about y equal to mx plus c, and it has c to be negative because y-intercept is negative. So if I assume equality, x minus y equal to 3, x minus y equal to 3, and y minus x equal to 3. Clearly you can see that here this is giving me y equal to x plus 3, m is positive, c is positive. So for sure this is also rejected. Now I need to focus on this part only. In both the question, I have 2x plus y less than 0, 2x plus y less than 0. Okay, that means what? It is giving me this region. Then only I'll be able to get the common region. But now I need to decide that will it be x minus y greater than equal to 3, or will it be x minus y less than equal to 3. You can take origin also. If I take origin, let's say if I put origin, so if I talk about B option, so 0 minus 0 greater than equal to 3. If I talk about C option, so 0 minus 0 less than equal to 3. 0 less than equal to 3, 0 greater than equal to 3. This is the region that I want. That means this line should satisfy this particular region in which origin is contained, and which is being satisfied by the C option. So C is correct. Got it? See, I don't think so that this is going to affect the difficulty at all. Okay. Why? The reason is that you don't have that much lengthy and calculative question in maths. Okay. So I'm going to give you the positive thing only out of it, because if it is going to be digital, then definitely it has pros and cons, because you need to know that how we're going to attempt the question. Ultimately you will have that, okay, you have to choose the correct option. So one thing is that okay, we are not able to see the questions very frequently. We have to, like in the physical mode, it is easy to turn the pages, okay, quickly, but there we have to like scroll it, or let's say we have to jump on the question. So, and if you want to jump on the question, then you need to know that okay, second question was that question which I was not able to solve it in the first time. So, but if we talk about the good side, okay, one thing is there that you will have the blank pages, so your full focus will be on the solving part of the question. And then once if you are not able to solve it, you will move on quickly and you will be able to mark it, let's say, right? And one thing that you need to understand, that the sole purpose, okay, and I should say that one of the most important that vision we had, okay, behind bringing this atlas, okay, that is what from next year we will have like whole thing in the digital mode. So to actually make you comfortable with the whole environment, to provide you that actual environment that you are going to what that you're going to face in the actual examination for the next year. So that is something that SATLAS can give you easily. Okay, so I hope you're able to understand the thing, right? But if I say that in terms of the difficulty, I don't think so that okay, it is going to affect the difficulty level. Ultimately you need to be good with the conceptual clarity that I have been saying from the very first moment, from the very first session. Okay, now let us talk about the next question. So next question is nothing but what, here you can see that in the xy plane, if a comma b is a solution to the system of inequalities above, what is the maximum possible value of a? So here you can see that they're asking you the maximum possible value of a, that is nothing but the x coordinate. So rather than drawing the graph, what you do, x plus 2y equal to 4, assume the equality, 2x minus y equal to 0. So I can see that I want to find the value of x. For that I want to eliminate y. So I will make the coefficient of y equal. If I multiply it with 2, I will get 4x minus 2y equal to 2 times 0 is 0. I have x plus 2y equal to 4. If I add them, I will get 5x equal to what? 4. I have x equal to 4 by 4. Answer is 4 by 4. Because even if you're going to draw the graph, you can see that 2x minus y less than equal to 0. That means we will have y equal to 2x kind of line, that is in this format. But we are having 2x minus y less than equal to 0. Let's see if I put 1 comma 1 here, or I should not put 1 comma 1. Let's see if I put 2 comma 0, that is a point somewhere here. So if I put 2 comma 0, I will get 2 times 2 minus 0 less than equal to 0, 4 less than equal to 0. Not at all possible. So this is giving me this region. Then if I talk about x plus 2y less than equal to 4, so this will give you this kind of line. If I put origin, it is satisfying it. So basically this is the region. Now they're asking you the maximum value of a, that will be this point. So ultimately you have to give the point of intersection and the x coordinate of it. So there is no like point of drawing the graph. But I'm not that kind of teacher who will like okay blindly tell you anything that can help you. Sometimes some things help you, but you are not able to see the bigger picture. What if in the examination they put information like that which requires the knowledge of the graph? Then what you're going to do? So for that reason, you need to have that understanding of the graphs also. Are you getting my point? Yes or no? Great. Now see, we have 10 minutes left. So what we can do is we can do, yes, in 10 minutes we can easily do this particular question. And before that, let us understand the topic also. But tell me, do you have any doubt till now? Do you have any doubt till now? Okay. So basically now you can see that we are having system of linear and quadratic inequalities. So here you can see that linear inequality means what? Representing a region, but quadratic inequality will also give you a region only. Okay. Point is that you need to understand one thing, that what type of question they will ask you. They can ask you any kind of question that okay, what is the maximum value of x of the shaded of the solution of this to particular system of system of linear and quadratic inequality. So only thing that you need to understand here, that okay, whenever it comes to the linear and quadratic inequality or linear inequality or quadratic inequality, I need to one thing that they will represent a region, and I can find that region easily by choosing any random point on the Cartesian plane. I should know the location of that. If that satisfy that inequality, I will simply choose that particular region. Got it? Like here you can see that in the xy plane, if a comma b is the solution to the system of equations above, what is the maximum value of b? So what you need to do, you have what, y equal to x square, y equal to x plus 6. So again, don't run behind the region, simply find the point of intersection first. So here you can see that if I equate x square with x plus 6, I will get what? X square minus x minus 6 equal to 0. That will give you what? That will give you x minus 3 and x plus 2 equal to 0. So you will get x equal to minus 2 and x equal to 3. Is x equal to minus 2 will be for this point, x equal to 3 will be for this point. For x equal to 3, what will be the value of y? For this, you calculate, like put it here. So I will get y equal to 9. So this point is 3 comma 9. Now they are asking you what? That okay, which is the maximum possible value of b. You can easily understand it. Y greater than equal to x square means this particular region. But if we talk about y less than equal to x plus 6, so this will be this region. What is the common region? This particular middle one. So that is nothing but what? Common region is simply decided by what? That what is the common region, that is nothing but being an intersection of the solution of both inequalities. Once you get that, that will be your region that is providing you the solution. And ultimately, if you want to go for what, maximum or minimum value of x and y, okay, that you will get at the vertex, okay, or the vertices that you are having for the region. Okay, so if we talk about this question, in the xy plane, if a comma b is a solution to the system of inequalities above, what is the maximum value of b? Just do one thing. What is that? First of all, find the point of intersection by assuming the equality. So I have y equal to minus x square plus 8. I have y equal to x plus 2. I want to find the, yes, point of intersection. So minus x square plus 8 equal to x plus 2. So I will get minus x square minus x plus 8 minus 2 is plus 6. That means x square plus x minus 6 equal to 0. So we will have x plus 3, x minus 2 equal to 0. That will give you x equal to minus 3 and x equal to 2. So for x equal to minus 3, we will have y equal to minus 1. For x equal to 2, we will have y equal to 4. You can clearly see that 4 is the maximum value. That is, even if you want to see that how we're getting it, so y equal to minus x square plus 8. So this will be nothing but this kind of parabola. Why? Because a is negative, so downward parabola. And clearly we are, if we compare it with this, what is the vertex? So that is 0 comma 8. That is the vertex. Now if I put 0 comma 0 here, so 0 less than equal to 0 plus 8, this is satisfying it, so it will give me this region. But if I talk about y greater than equal to x plus 2, so this will be like this basically. Okay, let's say like this. You can see one thing. What is that? That is, yes, if I put 0 here, so 0 greater than equal to 0 plus 2, not at all satisfying it. So this will be the region. So you can see that maximum value of what? B is nothing but this. And that is what we got here. For x equal to 2, we got y equal to 4. So this is all about feel only. Trust me. Once you get that, we'll get the whole idea that okay, what is going on. And trust me, in few questions you have to develop that thing. Don't like okay, ultimately what we want to do, we want to simply have everything in our mind. If we want to score that amount of like numbers, 770, 760, and I always prepare my student for that level only. That is it. Okay, so that is it for today's session. Now I can take doubts from you. Do you have any doubt? Is anybody, any student having any doubt? Okay. So basically, see, now from the next session, we will start from the next step. Okay. So we have completed straight line, we have completed quadratic equation, we have completed inequalities. Okay. So step by step, we are moving ahead. Try to revise the concept after like, okay, attending the session. Let's say if you have any doubt in particular question that we have solved in the session, you can come back again, watch it. Or let's say if you still you are not able to get it, join the live session again. Just put your doubt in the comment. Definitely I will get it. Okay. So the next session is definitely we have tomorrow by Manish sir. Okay. And please try to join in for an amazing session for the English part. Okay. Of this exam. Because definitely both the sections are important for you. We cannot score like way good in the maths and we are not scoring that much good in English. That should not be the case. You should prepare at your best for both the subjects. Okay. So thank you for the session. Okay, thank you for joining us live. Definitely, please try to share the channel because this is something that gives us the motivation to work more and more harder. Okay, to bring that more quality content. Okay, already the team is working really hard to bring all these live session and also like okay, very good amount and very good quality of notes and then the practice test and everything. You can visit the platform, you can visit the website of SATLAS, you can download the app. You will get it in the very first second that okay, like what amount of work the team is putting into give you that quality amount of thing. Okay, so thank you. Okay, you can subscribe the channel for sure.